Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another horoscope reading. This is going to be for my Leos. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Leo, this message is divinely for you. I'm so excited to be jumping in and telling you what I see and feel around you guys for the month of April. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are just getting through, and if you guys are going through a difficult time, I believe that we're going to pull through it. Just remain positive, and that's why I'm offering this message today. And I just felt so called to do April messages because there is a lot going on right now, and it is a little bit overwhelming. So, because I've tried to film this video probably about 1,000 times, I already handpicked the cards that kept popping up for Leo in the month of April, sun, moon, or rising. And if your Venus is in Leo, this message applies for you too, okay? We're going to see what is surrounding Leos during this time. What do you guys need to know for your highest good? What do you guys need to do in order to thrive and be okay in the month of April? So, let's begin. The first card we have is the Prairie, move and adapt. Okay. The next card we have is the Garden. It's time to nourish yourself. It's time to take care of yourself. Okay. We also have Winter, be still and go within. We have the Sunshine card, but it is reversed. And that is so symbolic that that card came through reverse, and I will explain why in just a moment. We have the Sage card, Spirit Contact, and then we have Rowan, Control and Discern. So what does this mean for Leo? So what I'm going to say in regards to Leos is that a lot of you guys have been very, very strong for your friends, very strong for your family, very strong for your partners. But I will say that even though you're being very strong for everyone around you, I do feel that deep down, Leo, you're scared yourself. You're not sure. Okay. And Leo, it's okay to not be sure. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not have the answers for yourself. Leo, I'm also seeing that a lot of people have been coming to you for advice. A lot of people have been coming to you for words of encouragement. And Leo, you have been the gift that kept on giving during this time. And you are the gift that keeps on giving, because I do see that a lot of Leos are being called to give people words of affirmation. And I couldn't agree with this energy more, because Leo, people are attracted to your light, and people need that right now in everything that is happening. But the problem with that is it could drain you. It could make you feel a little bit overwhelmed, and you might not even have the words or the strength to carry yourself. So even though people right now are freaking out about what they're going to do about work, I lost my job, this happened, that happened, and you might have the answers for them on how they can navigate through this tough time, you might be looking for answers for yourself, and you don't even know what you're going to do for you. So because you don't really know what you're going to do for you, you're literally putting your problems to the side, your love life, your money, whatever that's bothering you, and you're finding the energy to put into other people. Now, for all Leos, it may not apply. Like, some Leos might not resonate with this, but that's what's great about these readings, is because it honors the collective. So please just grab what resonates. That's just a disclaimer that I needed to throw in there, because not every message is for you. It's probably meant for another Leo that needs to hear this. But Leo, what I'm feeling for you guys, what's coming through so strongly and so divinely, is that Leos are being called to shine their light, to be the light, because that is so needed right now. That is so necessary. And I do feel like, of course, there's a little bit of fear. There's a little bit of uncertainty. But I will say that, Leo, you have been so strong for everyone around you, but I want you guys to also find the time to be strong for yourself, and to also surround people that's going to encourage you and uplift you. You could be dealing with the energy of people kind of taking from you during this time, and I guess maybe it's distracting you from what's in front of you, so you don't really mind it 100%, but it will start to get to you if you are not taking the time to pull back and nurture and take care of yourself, Leo. Right now, yes, it's amazing that you're making so many people smile, but make sure that you're coming back to yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're doing for yourself, okay? Whenever spirit comes through and I'm hearing messages, my throat gets very heavy and I start to stutter, and normally I edit it out, but for just sake of this video, I want it to be as raw and uncut as possible. I'm not going to edit anything out. I'm actually just going to be like, this is what it is. If I stutter and if I feel a heaviness, it's because I know that I'm connected with the divine right now to give you guys these messages that you guys definitely need to hear. So words of encouragement. I love that you guys are helping so many people, but make sure you're helping yourself. So that is definitely the first message that's coming through strongly. So we have move and adapt. Let that airplane fly by, let the airplane. Anywho, so we have move and adapt. We have time to nurture, and we have be still and go within. Leo, I'm also picking up that there are people that want to reach out to you. There are people that want to speak to you. There are people that want your attention. I do feel like you've been pushing that away. I keep seeing Leos looking at their phone and kind of ignoring it a little bit. If it's anyone that kind of left a bad taste in your mouth, I don't feel like you're ready to speak with this person. I feel that this person might have a codependency issue. They need you. They depend on you. And it could weigh you down a little bit. It could be family. It could be friends. And it could even be like coworkers. Whatever the case may be, it's okay to not have an answer right now. And it's okay to pull back. I feel that a lot of Leos are giving words of affirmation and positivity to the people that really matter right now, and putting the people that have constantly just been nasty to them, you guys are putting them on pause. So you guys are also being called to not try to control what is out of your control. So that comes through for Leo as well. Another message that I want to say for Leos is that even though, yes, this is a very weird time, this is a very chaotic time, a lot of Leos are going to be coming back to themselves in the month of April and in the month of May. I'm seeing that a lot of Leos were, I feel like Leos are introverts and extroverts at the same time. Like you guys have moments where you guys want to be out there and hustle and do your thing. And then you have moments where you want to be alone. So I do feel that because Leos were kind of dragged last year, if you guys watched my last videos of Leo from 2019, then you already know what I'm talking about. Because Leos were kind of dragged last year and they were fed up, this year you guys are just really trying to have peace within yourself and just to make sure that the people around you are on the same page. What I'm seeing for Leo is that right now, you guys are going to find a lot of creative expression during this time. So if you are quarantined, because some people still have to go to work, some people have essential jobs where they have to go out there and work. But for most people, they have to be home or they're told to stay home. And I hope you guys are practicing staying home and just being safe. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. I want to just focus on you guys and focus on what's happening with them, because I think we've heard enough about the pandemic and what's going on, even though it is affecting everyone's reading that I've read on, whether it's a group reading like this or personal readings, Let's just try to keep it to where there's still messages coming through for you. I see that a lot of Leos are going to come back to their creativity. So if you guys were out there hustling and just maybe not focusing on your passions and your dreams and your hopes and your wishes, you are taking the time to really focus on that now. Maybe right now you're being inspired to create. I keep seeing Leos touching and making things with their hands. So you could be creating, you could be writing, you could be starting that podcast. You could be saying, you know what, when this blows over, I do want to go to school. I do want to become a nurse. I do want to become a doctor. I do want to start making dresses and be in the fashion industry. I do want to make my dreams come true because I deserve that. I put a lot of things on pause and it's time. And Leo, a part of you put it on pause because maybe there was a deep part of you that felt that you couldn't do it or you didn't believe in yourself that it could be what it can be. And I'm here to tell you that that's far from the truth. So please take this time to create. Yes, we know what you're capable of. We know what your talents are. But take this time to really see what you're made of. Okay, Leo, I'm really calling you guys to challenge yourself and get back into that part of you that you have lost for so long because you were discouraged, because you were dragged, because you were hurt, because you were misled. Whatever that happened in the past, it is in the past. You can now focus on creating this again and starting over again. And what happened in the past, I promise you it's not going to happen again because lessons have taught you to not make the same mistakes. So Leo, believe in yourself that you can make this happen and you can turn this into a reality. If you are focused, if you are dedicated. That's why you are being called to be still and go within. The winter card is here. So right now everything is cold, but when things are cold, what do? We get warm. We make sure that we're in a space where we're safe, we're eating good food, we're writing, we're reading, we're watching movies, we're watching documentaries, we're learning, we're growing together. So Leo, I do feel like, of course, people are going to be like knocking on your door. They want your attention. They want to say sorry. They want to do all of this. But for the next 2 weeks, Leo, I do feel like you're going to be keeping to yourself and you're going to be creating. I keep seeing Leos doing things with their hands. So you could be sewing, you could be writing, you could be typing. You're doing something that's going to bring back to you. But please stay focused and do not get discouraged that you cannot do it. Another example that I want to express is Tory Lanez. Now, Tory Lanez, from what I understand, is a Leo. If I'm wrong, if his sun sign is not in Leo, please correct me and let me know, because I'm an astrologer, guys, so I pay attention to everything in somebody's chart, whether it's their sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, whatever. I pay attention to all of those things. And maybe his moon sign is in Leo and I'm mistaking it, but he has a lot of Leo energy. I think he is a Leo, but please correct me if I'm wrong. As of lately, he's been doing what we call, what he calls quarantine radio. And at first I was like, what the fuck is this? But just the other night I decided to pop in because I'm like, what is the hype about? Because people keep talking about this. And when I went, you could just see that he lights up and he's having a ball just hosting these girls twerking and people having fun, celebrities popping in. And I thought to myself, you know what? I would have never thought that I would be in a live like this, but look at how everybody is celebrating this. Look at how so many people are coming together and they're laughing and they're enjoying themselves. Look at the energy that he created. And Leos are capable of doing that. Leos is ruled by the sun. Just like the lion, yes, but Leo's is actually ruled by the sun, the biggest star in the sky. You guys have to be the light. And right now, that's exactly what he's doing. And I don't even think he realized that it would be what it is, or it will get the magnitude that it has right now. Okay? And that's most success stories. So Leo, you have no idea what other talents you have until you actually put it to test and you actually do it. He probably had no idea that he could host events like that and to get people riled up and excited in the comfort of their own home. So imagine what he can do if he actually said, yo, I really want to make something out of this. I want to change the name, of course, because we're not going to be quarantined forever. But I want to see what I can do with this. I want to see where I can take this in case that I'm tired of doing music or I don't want to do music right now. And we all have the right to have different outlets of expression. And Leos, I feel like you're trying to find outlets of expression. So the reason why I brought up Tory Lanez and his whole story is because right now he is being the light for so many people that are in the darkness right now. Even though there's different outlets to relieve stress, a lot of people find relieving stress in going out and being social. And being that a lot of people cannot do that right now, or there's a lot of restrictions, him doing that is allowing people to be social and it's giving people something to do. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing light in the dark. And Leos, that's what you're being called to do. You're being called to be the light. You need to become the light. And you haven't been the light for a long time because you were discouraged, your heart was broken, and you were let down in the past. I'm here to tell you that that is over. You have to come back to you and believe in yourself and be the sun. Shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond, just like what Rihanna said. Shine. You need to shine because people need that. People need that. And Leo, you're going to receive so many blessings because not only are you going to make other people happy, but you're going to have fulfillment and happiness within yourself. That is so important right now, Leo. Like right now, the message is we can't control what people do. We can't control why they keep doing what they do. And we're going to talk about that in the love messages because I pulled up some cards for that as well. But what we can do is work on ourselves, work on self-love. The full moon just happened in the sign of Libra, okay? And I'm not sure if that's Leo's opposite sign. No, I think Leo's opposite sign is Aquarius. I could be wrong, because I'm just going off of the top of my head and I don't have any notes in front of me right now because I like to do readings freestyle. But the whole full moon that happened 2-3 days ago was about self-love and self-rituals. And you guys are being called to nurture yourself. You're a garden. Are there a lot of weeds growing everywhere? Have you been doing your hair? Have you been giving yourself pedicures? No, we can't go to nail salons right now. We can't do this. We can't do that. Some people are not fortunate to have nail techs that do house calls and everything like that. But have you been doing things to really take care and honor yourself and do things for you and take care of you? You're being called to take care of you. You're being called to take goddess baths and listen to beautiful music and light candles and really set the mood for yourself and really come back to yourself, because you have been very overwhelmed. There is a lot of stress and anxiety around money. And there's even a lot of stress and anxiety about everything I'm speaking about right now, because you are being called to stop running from who you are. Stop running from what you're capable of. Okay, Leo? A lot of you guys are going to be really rediscovering what you're made of, but you have to do it. Okay? But Leo, I will say that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to not know. But still do it anyway. Still move forward anyway. And that's what this message is about. And yeah, I can talk about love. I can talk about men. I can talk about women. I can talk about relationship drama, but that's not important. And I'm not saying that your love life is not important, but spirit is like, that is just stupid shit. Like, that's just so beneath you right now. What about this? What about what you're capable of? What about you forgetting who you are? What about you getting lost in the sauce? We can talk about love all day, but if you don't even know who you are, if you don't even know what you're capable of or what you're meant for, and if you're not even applying that, then none of that matters, because you will continue to keep accepting the same behavior from men, women, and people. Come back to yourself, because when you come back to yourself, you will have strength within yourself. You will be strong for you. You haven't been doing that as of lately. If anything, Leo, you're actually running away from your greatness. Hence why the sunshine card is reversed. You're running away from being the light. You're running away from being called to really deliver and give back to the community, and that will give back to yourself. You're running away from it, and Spirit's like, get over here. Get over here. Spirit's like, come here. And I feel that you guys can't run from this one. And it's nothing to be scared of, because whatever it is, it's beautiful. Please keep doing it, because it will give you fulfillment and happiness. Now, for my Leos that are dealing with being laid off and they don't really know what's going to happen with money, they don't know what's going to happen with their security, I do feel like things are going to pick up around May and June. So just breathe in, breathe out. There's a solution to this. But in the meantime, please get back to your happy self. Please get back to you. Create. Bring things back to the table. So now we're going to get some tarot messages. These cards right here. We have the Five of Swords. You fought the fight. And the Five of Swords always talks about fighting the fight, but just kind of being exhausted after it and just wanting to move forward. So this is about relationships and people. So Spirit is over here like, nah, your love life is not that deep, because you have bigger things to do. You have bigger fish to fry. But let's acknowledge it, because Spirit is not that inconsiderate. We're still going to acknowledge that you fought the fight. You've tried to get people to see things your way. You've tried. But now it's just time to just lay your swords. It's time to stop. You need to focus back on you and come back to yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is also here. If you guys hear a dog barking, my bad. That's my neighbor's dog. I don't know why he's always getting rowdy. Anywho, we also have the Seven of Wands. So Leo, I will say that the Seven of Wands can always talk about people thinking that they can get one over you, or just weird competition. I would say release it. Don't focus on that. You need to stick into Eight of Pentacles energy and just really focus on you, really create and do what is best for you. That's what you're being called to do. The Ace of Swords, new idea, new inspiration. I feel like you guys are creating something. You're on the brink of bringing something into fruition, and it's going to be beautiful. We have the Two of Wands. This talks about making decisions. This can also talk about conflict and that confrontation that I am also picking up on. Again, even though I do feel that it's coming, there's somebody that wants to step in and speak with you. You might not be ready to talk about it. You might not be ready to speak on it. The Seven of Cups, you're not ready. So give yourself a little bit more time, because it can't be that when they show up, that's when you drop everything you're doing. You've done it before and they didn't deserve that. So Leo, please take the time to really focus on yourself. The Nine of Swords. So this is you guys overthinking and believing that you're not good enough, and that's not true. And Leo, I'm telling you, you guys do not show this fear to people, because you guys are already out here being so much. You guys are being everybody's rock, but you guys are not being a rock for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So Leo, you need to find your power. You need to come back to yourself. True love. So Spirit is saying that even though right now you could be facing adversity, true love is going to come. If you are in a relationship and things are just a little bit rocky, things are a little bit weird, because I keep picking up on miscommunication, true love is going to be blossoming. It's going to manifest in different forms. So be open to things growing and turning and changing. Don't try to make things be the same. Allow things to be what it is. Allow people to go. Allow people to do whatever it is that they're doing, because God is going to give you back love in a big way. So that comes through very strongly for Leo. The next message is getting to know each other. For my Leos that are single or dating, please take your time in getting to know these people. Remember, you are coming back to yourself and doing what's best for yourself. It's probably not the best time to rush into a new relationship. So I would definitely take your time in getting to know this person. You guys normally don't rush into relationships, but because you guys are lacking intimacy and there hasn't been enough passion or love or romance, you guys could be jumping into something a little bit too fast, and all that glitters is not gold. Okay. And I want you guys to experience gold, not glitter, because glitter at the end of the day is just shiny plastic. Okay. We don't want to deal with shiny plastic. We want to deal with real gold. Okay. That's what we want to deal with. So then we also have keep an open mind, be open to the different possibilities surrounding love. When it comes to Leos and relationship, codependency, I will say that again, I picked up on addictions or somebody having addiction, somebody just kind of stepping in and just doing the most. Be mindful of that. You could be someone that maybe be indulging or doing a little bit too much of something. So just be mindful of that. But your love life could be affected through abusing of a substance or abusing of something that's not good for you. So be mindful of that, Leo. Be very mindful of that. Chemistry, you guys need to bring back the romance again, and then paying attention to red flags. So again, don't rush into anything. Don't jump into anything that you're not ready for. Okay, Leo? So I feel very strongly for that. Ooh, this was a powerful, needed message. So now we have some angel messages that I was called to just pull some angel messages for you guys. Okay. Shower of abundance. So the universe wants to give to you. They want to pour into you, but y'all have to be ready to receive it and believe in yourself that you're worthy of receiving it. Between you and me, I know you guys are scared. I know that it's just weird. So the card is saying to heal your financial situation, because some of you guys could be going through financial hurdles. Give your worries to God concerning money, okay? I do feel like things are going to pick up again soon, but just trust that things are going to work out, okay? I know it's scary. I know it's easy said than done. I know. I feel you guys like, I don't know. I feel it. And expect changes. Expect to adapt to your new environment, to the new way of doing things, if you absolutely have to, okay? Don't have your pride be so up that you're not willing to bend when you have to. If you have to move, move. If you have to dip into your savings to provide for your family, that's just what you're going to have to do, Leo. Do not let your pride jump in and get the best of you. So that's a message that was coming through as well. Your angels are saying if you make little sacrifices, you'll be okay, and you'll be provided with solutions if you continue to move forward, okay? All right. This is a very holy weekend, okay? So be in prayer, be with God. Remember that, you know, so many miracles happen in this time. So just be positive, Leo. We also have entrepreneurship. A lot of you guys are starting businesses. I picked up on that. And you guys have no idea what you guys are capable of. It's time to believe in that. It's time to see that. Okay, Leo? I love you guys. I deeply appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe, though. Like, please subscribe. Tell your other Leo friends to pull up so they can receive these divine free messages on my channel, okay? Please do that. Please be safe. Please just keep everything in high spirits. You're going to be okay. You will receive answers. But for now, take care of you. That's what you're being called to do. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.